Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday Morning Quarterback. This is going to be a new show. I'm Jeff.
Good morning, people. I'm Chris.
So, this is going to be a new show we came up with over the weekend. We're going to do this on Mondays at 11:45 every morning. So, we're still in the morning on both sides, East Coast, West Coast. So, it's morning. Good morning. Um, Monday Morning Quarterback. Both have our
Cheers.
coffees in hand. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a good thing to see your beautiful face early this morning, man. Because I'm not a morning person, but it's for the fans. I'll get up. I hate early
All right, I can live with that. I can live with that.
morning.
Um, So, what the premise of this show is going to be is it's going to be pretty much um, the first hand or the first time that after a weekend game that you're going to be able to have a show come on the air during the day for people that can make it during the day. And we're going to talk about the game that just happened over the weekend. Now, if it's a Monday night game, it's going to be a little different. We'll have to figure that out. But there's only one. No, we got two this year. We'll have to figure that out when we get to it.
Yeah.
So, if you look in the description, everybody, you'll see exactly kind of what we're going to lay out for how this show's going to actually operate. In other words, um, so what we're going to do is every Monday morning we're going to discuss the game as far as Raiders win, lose. We'll talk about just like it says in the talking we're talking about it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So what we liked about the game, where there were misplays, missteps, where things could have been different. Um, and we're going to go through the box score. So we're going to break down stats, like who had this stat, who had that stat. We're going to do, how the quarterbacks did, how our defense did. So, Chris, do you want to hit up the chat and check in with everybody first? So we can.
Absolutely. Good morning, people. Good morning. Thanks for joining our show this morning. So what we got in here? We got Roshat. Well, Roshat came in, but he's at work, so salute to Roshat. And who else we got? Got Mr. Payne is in the building.
What's up, Robert Pena?
Hey, Rare 24 Nations here. Hey, thanks for
What's
joining
up,
us.
Devin? Good morning.
As always, Detroit God pops in. As always, thanks, Detroit God. Who else we got? Oh, that's it for now. Oh, Gord. Gord, welcome to the show, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's up, Gord?
And then who else we got here? So far, that's who popped in the chat. But there's some more people watching. If you want to chat to say hi, good morning, we're all for it.
We got a message here from Devin. It says, "Hey Nation, we just left Dallas. Rada had an echograph. His heart is looking great. All blood flow is normal, and all swelling is gone. God is good. Well, thank God. That sounds
Great
awesome.
news. Great news. Great news.
Awesome
Good to hear
news.
that.
Appreciate you filling us in on that. I really, really do. We look for any updates we can
Yeah,
get
this
from the little guy.
just keep us updated. Anything. Good news, good news, good
Yep.
news. Mostly I hope no bad news, but good news.
Yeah. And as always, any shows I do, whether if I'm producing them or setting them up, your link is in the description. It's on both mine and Chris's. It's for the GoFundMe and for the Cash App in there. So that's always in the forefront of everything that I do. You know that. So as far as the rest of the premise for the show, so like I said, we're going to go through the box score every Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to discuss who showed up and who disappeared. So who was the standout in the game? Who stood out the week before but then disappeared this week? And then we're each going to pick an MVP.
I was about to say that. We're gonna pick an MVP. Are we
Yeah.
gonna do MVP from both sides or just the whole game MVP? Because we can do defense and we can do offense, or we gonna do just the whole game.
That's a good question. I didn't think of it that far. Um,
I'll tell
we
you what.
could do an offensive and yeah. You know what? Let's do that.
I'll tell you
But
what. We'll
we,
do this. Let's play the defensive player of the game, the offensive player of the game, and the MVP of the whole game. Let's do
there
three.
you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna pick our own. We're not gonna talk about the game prior to the show, like as far as like who we think was the best, who was the worst. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reveal that on the show live at that moment. So our players could be different from each other. We could agree, and that's what adds a little more into it. And, makes it a little bit more fun too. On top of that,
Right.
so I will pick my player. He will pick his, and then we will come to hopefully an agreement on who's the overall MVP. Does that sound
Right.
better if we do
That
it that
sounds
way?
good because, like I said, you start off the I'll say who's your defensive player of the game. You can put, let's say, Tyree Wilson. Then I'll pick mine. I'll
Which will
say,
never happen, but okay.
yeah, you never know. Yeah, I'll pick mine and say Adam Butler. Okay, good. We got those two. Offense, same thing. And then the total game, we'll pick the guy who really made the most impact in the game. Even if it's a win, hopefully not a loss.
Yeah.
Who the biggest impact?
Okay. All right. That sounds good. And then, so we're going to do the MVP, and then we're going to do what we call the MUP, which is the most undervaluable player. So again, we will each pick our own player. We won't know who it is until we reveal on the show. So we will pick the most unvaluable on the offense and on the defense, and then we'll come to somewhat, hopefully, an agreement on who is the absolute worst of the worst. After
Yeah.
that, huh?
Yeah, I was saying we did this last year. We know who was on the offense. So, but that's us last year.
Well, and that's what makes this fun because now we're really going to be nitpicking what we think was really the worst player of the game. Who we now, these are just going to be our opinions. Obviously, this isn't going to be, we're not NFL professional analysts. This is just our take on what we see on the game. So you in the chat may agree, you may disagree, and we're going to open it to the chat too, so they can also put down who they think their MVP would be for both offense and defense. And same thing with the MUP. So we've got the MVP and the MUP, the MV and the MUP.
Well, Devin's not the we know the value of JPJ and Jacoby Myers. It's gonna be like you're in the game and you got your guard and you allowed 3 sacks. You didn't do crap in the game, or you off a defensive lineman and you couldn't get to the quarterback or stop the run. That's the kind of people we're talking about. Or the guy he scored 2 touchdowns on you on the cornerback. That's the guys we're talking about. That's the most undervalued player. But we know that
Yeah.
JPJ and them undervalued. But yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Well, someone else just popped into. Did I just see? Oh yeah, SoCal.
SoCal.
There it
SoCal's
is.
talking. All right,
What's up, Sal? What's up, brother? Let's see. So that's going to be pretty much the premise on it.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you know what? And then when we do ours,
mhm.
we'll actually chat. Yeah, who agree, disagree, no matter. You guys can pick yours, and then we'll go. If you will, we give you a time limit. I'll put the timer up. Then you pick yours, and then we'll go on to the next one.
I won't need a time limit.
No, I was kidding about the timer. I still got it, but anyway.
So, and this, just so everybody's aware, this is going to be the format we're doing it in because I don't envision us putting pictures up and videos and all that, unless we plan ahead of time and then we switch it to full screen. But I want to do it in vertical
Well, I
because
can.
a lot of people are going to be out and about,
Yeah.
so they could be at work and they want to watch it on their phone. This makes it a little bit easier for them to see on their phone. So we're going to do it in this format.
What
Um,
we can pull up the stat line right quick and we just read off of it while it's on the screen, but they can't
yeah,
see it, but we can read off of it. Like Geno Smith was 20 for 25 for 350 yards and 5 touchdowns. So well, I hope that happens. But
um, and then we'll obviously we're going to break down the game as much as we can, both on both sides of the ball and for both teams too. We're not going to name MVPs and MUPs on the team we're playing against, but we'll discuss what we think that team did that caught us off guard, that caused us to you know lose or win. Like they screwed up somewhere, we took advantage of it, and this is what ultimately led us to the win, or any type of controversial
it
calls that came up in the game, which it's the Raiders, always tends to happen. You know
always
that.
happens.
Always
Always
happens.
happens. But I will sit there and say you saw that play where Max was held 3 times. No, we're not going to say that because we know it happens anyway.
Yep. Yep. So, and again, it's another chance for anybody in the chat that wants to chime in and give their take on what they saw on the weekend. You know how Chris and I operate. We we get the chat heavily involved with whatever it is we're discussing. So that's not going to change. That's going to be the same with this show too. We're not going to have people coming on the show with us.
I
It's
will
just going to
say
be Chris and you.
we'll apologize because we do pull ups on Fridays and Saturdays, so this will not be a pull up show.
No,
But if you have a question in chat you want to ask, we'll answer your questions. So sorry, it's not gonna be a pull up.
we may have someone come on with us. Like another
Especially
content creator and add their take on things at some point. That's a possibility. I'm not turning that off.
no.
Um, but we're not opening it up to like general chat to come in and talk. But again, you know how Chris and I operate. We talk heavily with the chat and we get you guys involved. So that won't change. That will always stay that way. What's up, Bueno?
Go on, Brandon. How you doing? Yeah,
So
so yeah, this is like a
uh,
special guest. We get special guests, and like say we get Lincoln Kennedy, yeah, coming in. But we won't be just regular chat people coming like we normally do on Friday, Saturday nights. Sorry, we apologize for that, but it's a different kind of show.
so we were talking about doing another show at some point, but I was like, you know what? There's nothing on Monday mornings. I said, how about we do this? And we both
Mhm.
agreed.
Yeah,
We brainstormed the name and everything. I'm like, this is a perfect name. So we agreed on that. Um, I made the thumbnail and Chris kind of put his little
enhanced
twinge.
it.
He enhanced it. And I like the look of it so much better.
Yeah.
Um,
And also, did you like your new icon, your avatar?
yeah, I do. I
I
do.
did that for you too.
I do. Yes, Chris.
I
If
just wanted
anybody
to,
sees my new YouTube icon,
I,
um, you'll see what it looks like. And let me see. I'll
I,
put it in the chat right now.
I feel like I need to do something. I feel like I was just standing in the corner, not doing anything, holding my no.
Yeah. Oh, you get to
So
see both of our new ones, Chris's and mine. I got to change mine to the silver one you sent me. Right now, it's on that bronze looking one.
that was the first one I did. But yeah,
Um,
I feel like let me participate in this. Let me do something. Yeah, I ran. Ooh.
what's up, Jay?
Hey, good
Good
morning,
morning,
Jay.
Arizona. Hope you're all doing well and are ready for a great Raiders season. Oh, hell yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, thank you, Jay. Yeah,
Um, so we're gonna like next week. I know there's no games or anything. We're still gonna come on. We'll talk any news that might have developed. Um, but after the first preseason game, we're gonna start that Monday. As far as going over the game, even though it's preseason, we're still gonna have an opinion on it. We're still gonna discuss it. So like right now, we really don't have a lot of talking points because there's really nothing going on within
we
Raider
get
Nation right now.
we probably can talk a little bit during after training camp. We can talk a little bit what's going on in training camp as much
Oh
as
yeah,
we can find
definitely.
out. But other than that, there's nothing going on, which is I appreciate because no news is good news. Nobody's getting arrested for domestic violence or getting a DUI
I
and
wanted to
all
do
this stuff.
discuss. I did want to discuss that though.
Yeah, yes, I'm saying, but I'm great. I'm happy with that. Finally,
Yeah. So, I mean, the big news right now, and some people aren't making a bigger deal out of it than they should, to be honest with you. Um, but Quentin Junkins, Cleveland's draft pick, the 36th pick overall, the running back that some of us really wanted us to go and
Mhm.
get to, and I'm
I,
kind of glad we didn't now.
I did,
Um,
but now, yeah,
got
God's
arrested over
proven.
the, yep, got arrested over the weekend for domestic violence. He's as of yesterday, he was still in jail. I don't know what's going on with him today. But
I
here's the
think
big kicker with all this, okay? He still hadn't signed his contract yet. So there is nothing owed to him from Cleveland. So if Cleveland wants to cut ties with him, they can let him go scot free. But the problem is they lose that draft pick. You know what I mean? It's not like they lost that spot. So that's
yeah,
a number 36 overall. That's a big deal.
that's
It
second
all
round. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing with Cleveland, though. They've already had this scandal with Deshaun Watson. Granted, it didn't happen while he was in Cleveland. It happened more when he was in Houston. but it's still a scar on the team because they're the ones that went and grabbed him and made this massive trade to get him. And now they've got another player on their team that has some sort of legal issues.
I
How
mean,
much that's going to affect them? It's going to be
let me
interesting.
comment on one right quick. Okay, the Browns might not let him go, but if he's found guilty of those charges, the NFL will suspend them
Yeah,
for games. You guys remember what happened to Ray Rice? He got kicked out the NFL. So
and that's the thing that there's been a precedent set now. So this has happened in the past, and this is the ramifications that's happened in the past. So now it's like, what do they do? Cleveland's in a pinch right now. They're going to make a decision at some point what they're going to do about this. So I'm just glad it's not us having to deal with this. So, but I mean,
hey, we people say welcome to the chat. This is our new format we started in case you came late.
what's up, Baby Flag?
This is gonna
Oh,
be a
we the
Monday
people.
morning thing, talk about the previous game. So just to let you know, recap. But welcome to the show.
You know, the thing is, I mean, I can't feel bad for the kid, to be honest with you. It's his own dumb fault for doing what he did. I mean, I feel bad for whoever the victim is in this case, as it should be,
Mm-hmm.
because domestic violence, no matter what, should not be tolerated, obviously. And the NFL has zero tolerance on that,
Yeah,
and that's what's going to happen. So it's not even going to be up to Cleveland, to be honest with you, what they
it's
do.
not. Like I said, they still will keep them, but they can keep all they want. But the NFL say, yeah, you can have them. That's your roster that you have a spot that you can let go. They're gonna suspend. They might suspend them for a whole
Yeah,
year, or just basically kick them off out the NFL completely.
yeah,
So it's not up to them.
yeah. Which is the downside, but I mean, kid screwed up his NFL career. I mean, it's no different than what Damon Arnett did, and even Ruggs, same thing. I mean, granted, Arnett's kind of reconciled for it, and he's making amends, and
Bigger man. Yeah, like I said,
Ruggs
you got to
did
look
his
back.
time.
Look back where we were having Ray Rice. They have video footage of him beating the crap out of his wife, and
Yeah,
so
I
they say,
mean that was
yeah,
as blatant as possible, and that's the other thing. I don't know what type of. There's not a lot that's been released on this, basically. So
no,
I
we
mean,
don't know.
this is all hearsay as far as nobody really knows exactly what happened. Everybody's being kind of tight-lipped about it
I think it
right
goes
now.
court. I think it goes court this week. I don't know the exact day I was reading about it. I think it goes court this week. So when the court comes out, when it goes through and they find out if he's guilty or not guilty, there's a shouting match because they'll arrest you for it in the best of times if you're just shouting or terrorist threat like "I'll beat your ass." They'll take you to jail.
Oh yeah,
Or
domestic
if
violence. If the cops get called, someone's going to jail. Whether it's the male or the female, or if it's male on male,
yeah,
female, if someone's getting arrested that moment. There's no two ways about it. That's always
yeah,
the way it's. Well, not always, but that's the way it's been. And for the last I don't know how many years now, though. So
yeah,
someone's going, and then they just let the courts settle it. Let the courts fight it out as far
yeah,
as
yeah.
what really happened. But
Yeah, with
who
people,
knows?
this man bench pressing 300 some pounds, and he was all his strength, like like this. She was a grown man. He's a scumbag.
Yeah. Well,
So
not
yeah,
only that, Ray Rice didn't he drag her out of the elevator
yeah,
too?
he dragged her by her hair out the
Yeah,
elevator,
right. Yeah,
or
I
out,
mean,
or was it in?
there was no denying that one. I mean, that was on video. The security video, you weren't missing that. I mean, that
Yeah,
was as obvious as could possibly be.
yeah, you could say that wasn't me. Yeah, it was.
So again, I mean, Cleveland's still in a tough spot because even if they want to keep him, it's NFL says no, he's done. He's done.
That's it.
You know,
There's nothing Cleveland do
they
about it.
may get a compensatory pick next year, but what good is that? They just
They might not
need to
even get.
do
They might not even get that. They might not even get that because
it because
especially he was one of those interns that you hire for a company that we don't have to pay you to work, but at any given time we let you go and don't lose anything behind. That's what he was in the Cleveland Browns. They didn't even sign a contract, so he
yep.
won't get any like back payment for a bonus payment. He won't get anything. Hey, AR,
So
what's up, brother?
what's up, AR? What's up, Desert Raider? What's going on, man?
Hey, that's very
Um,
simple. Hey, that's Raider, what's up?
but I guess the big sticking point on is the fact that he's not even under contract. So we'll see. Now, on other news, I don't know if
Hey,
you were up on this. Betch still hasn't signed his contract with us yet either. He's still in dispute with us.
I don't.
and it's
I
because of
think.
that guaranteed money. Because that one player in Houston got that guaranteed freaking
Yeah,
contract. It's
yeah,
screwing everybody up right now. You
exactly.
know,
That's
which is
what I'm
part of the
saying.
reason why Judkins hasn't signed yet either.
Yeah, I think he's waiting on to see how that turns out. I'm sure they're talking, negotiating, work things out. I'm sure he'll sign before training camp. He better, or he won't
Hope
be able to
so.
play in training camp. So I'm sure they're working some deals out with him. So
And then we still got our two question marks. I know you guys kind of talked about it yesterday too. Still got the Jacoby Myers, because he's a free agent at the end of this season. We gotta solidify him. And then the biggest one that I think is Colton Miller. That's the biggest one right there. That's the one that we can't slack off on, and that's the one that's really got to be done ASAP.
I think they're going to sign him not before training camp because he's already still on a contract. I think they're going to sign him some part in the season. They want to see if he's up to par. Can he still? Because last year he didn't do well because of his injury. He was still injured, but he did
Yeah,
get back towards the end of the season. So they will say, "Well, we'll extend you, but we're going to say you do it a few games." Or either Colt Miller old, or he's an old Colt Miller. If he's an old Colt Miller, you kick rocks. We'll find somebody else because they got that guy Grant. It's Grant, yeah, Grant, who's going to play behind
Grant
him.
ain't ready.
He's not. He's not. No, he's not going to be ready now. But the Colt Miller 1 year, you can roll him in. But for right now, they're probably just going to wait to see
And
is he.
besides, do you really would you really want to chance your rookie running back, who's supposedly the best running back since sliced bread? Remember, that's how he was touted as like this generational talent, and a brand new quarterback. Are you going to trust a rookie at left tackle? I know I'm not.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying start now. I'm not saying that. I was saying though.
No, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying if they. Here's the thing: even if Colt Miller's, like you said, the Colt Miller of old or whatever, there ain't nothing out there that's going to be replacing him. There's no quality left tackle that's worth a damn if we let him go. Now granted, cuts are coming when they have to cut roster spots on these teams. So yeah, there's a possibility, but I can't imagine any left tackle that's worth the shit getting cut that we can have a shot at grabbing.
Yeah, if they get cut, they must be no good. So yeah, I won't keep Colt Miller. I'm just thinking that they might just wait to see how he perform and then negotiate the contract extension. Get a couple more years and pay him this much. But I want to keep him because he is the anchor of the offensive line. For now, he's the veteran offensive line. Um, because JPJ, everybody said JPJ. Yeah, I like JPJ, but he's still, remember, it's only his second year. And he didn't play center all last year, only played half the season. Yeah, there's nobody else on that line that's more, had veteran experience besides Colton Miller. Well, Kappa, the guy you like the best. So we'll see. I
Well,
want I want them to keep him because left tackles are like like quarterbacks. It's hard to find a good quality one.
yeah, see, Afakasi just said it right there too, and that's just it. There's complete dog shit for available left tackles.
Yeah,
Nothing. If you want to get anything close to what Colt Miller is, you ain't gonna find it.
no,
Not in free agency. Not. And you said, like you just said, they're cutting these players because they're not good. Not necessarily though. Sometimes they may have a rookie or somebody else that they brought in that just beat them out, but they're still good players.
yeah,
So I mean, it's not that they're not good anymore. It's just that somebody was better and they're cheaper too. So if it's
yeah,
a rookie that beats somebody out and they let the veteran go because the veteran's getting paid say 10 million, whereas the rookie's only getting paid 3 million, and they think that this guy can do just as good
yeah,
of a job,
yeah. I get you. Yeah,
what's the sense in paying the extra money when you can get away with it cheaper?
yeah. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're right. That does make a lot of sense. But like I said, we did that, done that. Like Alpacassi said, we did that, done that. I don't want just some guy. Oh, he was good 2, 3 years ago. Oh, why we get him now? But like I said, I think Cole Miller was on the stay. They're going to value his assets when they start playing real games. Because, like I said, he was hurt. What hurt last year? Because as you being the offensive lineman, if you can't get your arm up as a tackle, you're pretty useless. And what he
Yeah.
have? Shoulder problems. So he can get his arm up the way he wanted to get or get the power. I'm not, you play this,
Well,
so
let's put
you.
it this way. nobody said any. They haven't said anything about him underperforming in the mini camps, him nursing his injury, nothing. So there's been nothing about him on the injury report, which is a good thing. So
Mhm.
that's why I have all the confidence in the world that he's going to come out and be just fine. But if there's a potential that he could hold out, then they better get their ass in gear and get something going. You know,
Right.
because if we're trusting a rookie to take over that left spot, we're in for a
Nah,
long season.
not one. Well, you remember Cole Miller's rookie year? He was absolute garbage. Everybody said, "Why we draft him?" Oh, we had a couple years later, like shit, he's damn near a Pro Bowl.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
I mean,
wouldn't put
some of
him
these
there.
offensive linemen do take a while. They're not all JPJs and Glaze.
No, they're not. Just a dime a dozen. So I gotta say, he got the guy sitting behind him. He can learn, he can watch, he can absorb, and then if Coleman decides a 2 year thing, he can sit another year and absorb and learn. Going in on like we blowing the Chiefs out like 45-6, and you know what? Take everybody out. Hey, go in there and do something. You know what I mean? Stuff like
Yep.
that.
Well, if their thought is Grant is the future at left tackle, then what you just said is absolutely 100% correct. So you let
Yeah.
him sit behind. So we re-signed Colton Tate for 2 years. Okay, so
Yeah.
now he sits behind Colton Miller this year, sits behind him next year, and then he's hopefully by that time ready to fully step in and lead the left side. You know,
hmm
but as far as uh, Caleb Rogers, I honestly believe he's going to be
I
starting
think he's going to
either
start.
sooner than the bye week or at least by after the bye week.
I think he's going
I
to
just
push.
think he's going
He's
to
going
push
to
Kappa.
push Kappa. Yeah, he's going to push him.
I mean, there's a chance he could push him out in training camp. You
Yeah,
know,
that's well. I guess like I said, I'm not an offensive lineman. You were. What's harder to play, guard or left tackle?
oh, left tackle for sure.
I mean, any tackle, not just guard. Guard or tackle. Which one's harder? Tackle.
Tackle's the toughest one because you're the last line of defense on that outside. I mean, that's when you're inside, you've got a guy on either side of you. So if somebody gets by you, there's still another body next to you, whether you're on the left or the right. When
Mm-hmm.
you're in that tackle position, if you're on the left side, obviously, if they beat you outside, you got no help. Unless the running back's back there. But a running back versus a guy like Max Crosby probably not going to work out for you. Same thing on the right side. If they get outside your wingspan on your right, you're screwed. You have no help on your outside shoulder.
So the
Whereas in the
tackle.
middle, like guard or center, you've got bodies around you where you just slide a little bit and you can pinch somebody in and they can't get into the gap.
So tackle has a certain skill set that they have to develop because there's nobody on either side. There's one guy on the side, but not the other side. So they gotta have a certain skill set like feet work and arm strength, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, like I said, Colt Miller was when he was rookie year, from UCLA. They threw him right in there immediately. He didn't sit by anybody. He was in there like first game. So he didn't get a chance to learn the speed of the NFL, to learn the speed of the game. And then all the veteran defensive ends just took advantage of him. He looks pretty bad out there, but he developed, he learned. It took him a couple of years to do that. But like I said, sitting Grant behind him for a couple of years, he got to see what's going on. What's up, AR? What you got? You're talking about quarterbacks for your show. We're talking about this is a game, but we named the quarterback show. What you got? So you're talking about quarterbacks for your show. I got one before I go to bed. Oh, that's right. It's nighttime there. There's this question. Who's the quarterback who will lead the league in passing yards for the season and had more touchdowns and less interceptions Rich Kansas MVP season? Trivia.
I'm not. I can't read it. I'm trying to do something right now to
Yeah,
stop it.
yes. And leave the AR ask a trivia question this early in the morning. I'm still trying to wake up. Oh man. Oh, let's see. Who's the quarterback who led the league in passing yards for a season and had more touchdowns and less interceptions than Rich Gannon? Who? Derek Carr? I don't know. My brain's not kicked. It's not kicked in yet. Anybody in the chat? Because I'm just not a good trivia person. That game Trivia Pursuit.
What was this? I didn't even see the question. Hold on.
It's
Who's the
still up
quarterback
there.
who led the league in passing yards for a season, had more touchdowns and less interceptions than Rich Gannon's MVP season?
Hey, good morning, Jason Downs. We go back to the question.
It's probably gonna be like Derek Carr or something.
I said Derek Carr, but I don't know.
Oh, he said in the '90s. Oh,
Jason Campbell.
Jeff George. Isn't it Raiders? It's got to be a Raiders quarterback, right?
Is it a
Yeah,
Raiders quarterback or? Oh, ain't Jim Blunt. He didn't play in the '90s.
I'm trying. If it's in the '80s, then I gotta. Oh, George wasn't in. No, it was. See, '90s. Yep, Jeff George. I was right.
Jeff George. Okay. Leave it to AR, man. Throws the trivia question this early in the morning.
Dude, he's a trivia master, man. He knows all these questions now, or these answers and shit, because he's been working on it for so long. Dude, do you realize how long it takes him to do one show to piece all that shit together?
I could imagine.
It's like a 40-hour work week just doing that alone. Hats off to him, man. That's
I know that he does a great. That quiz show is actually awesome. It's awesome. I love watching it. It's funny.
Oh wow, we've got a bunch of Jays in the house. What's up, Jay? Where's the flags here? What's going on? Jason Downs in here.
Downs here.
What's up, everybody? Well, good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
So, in case you missed the start of the show, this is going to be a regular Monday morning thing for Chris and I now.
As long as we have what? Pick your cup up.
What?
Pick your cup up. As long as we have this coffee.
Oh yeah, coffee.
There.
So the premise on this show is going to be, well, the name of it's going to be Monday Morning Quarterback. Or Raiders Monday Morning Quarterback.
We should call it Monday Morning Coffee Show. Jesus Christ. I need about 3 more cups.
No, because that's too similar to like what Jay does on Saturdays. So I don't want to kind of copy the name. Monday Morning Quarterback's a good thing because that's what everybody refers to people that talk about the good and the bad of how a team did. So, your Monday Morning Quarterback. Yeah, well, guess what? That's what we're going to do. But we're going to put context to it. Unlike a lot of people just saying, just throwing out stupid shit. We're actually going to kind of get into the meat and potatoes as to, what happened over the weekend.
So, and we don't care about the other quarterbacks from the other 31 teams. We're talking about the Raiders. Only the Raiders. I mean,
we're talking about the whole team.
We think which Dak Prescott got to deal with the Cowboys. Don't care. Did they win, lose? I don't care. We're talking about our team on this show is about the Raiders. Only the Raiders. You can bring in your chat like, I think they did good. Okay, great. But we're not going to sit there and have their show to other teams, quarterbacks, running backs, whatever. So that's what you know right now.
I think we should name it Good Morning Raiders. What do you think?
I have some. We'll talk off here. I don't want to bring it up right now.
No, that's Jay. That's the name of Jay's show on Saturdays.
No, we'll call it the real.
Hey, nuts! Come here.
We'll call it.
Somebody's going to make a special. Someone's going to make a special in studio appearance in a moment.
We'll call it the real Good Morning Raiders. That's what we'll call it. I'm such
where's the flag? I was kind of thinking that name too, but then we threw it out there as Monday Morning Quarterback. That just sounds so much better.
Yeah, I don't know. Cows quarterbacks. Yeah.
Where's your court papers?
What do you want?
Okay, third.
What do you want?
Hey, everybody! Look who's making an appearance at my house right now.
Who is this?
People haven't seen this guy in a while.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, who's that? He looks like you. Who's that?
It's Jeff Squid, but he hasn't. He's been invisible.
I didn't know you had a son named Jeff.
You didn't know that?
I was just kidding. I know who he
was. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I went on live with him once.
Yeah.
I know. I was kidding. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Like during the draft.
Yeah.
He's been busy now because he's a new dad again with a little
Oh,
boy. So
congratulations. Hey, Jeff,
yeah,
congratulations, brother.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
that's the grandson I had in May. That's his kid.
This is good. Okay. Congratulations, brother.
That's my little OG, Oliver.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Oh,
So
coffee and
we're just
cigarettes.
discussing our
What is that?
new
Oh,
show starting today.
What is it?
It's called Monday Morning Quarterback. Raiders Monday Morning Quarterback.
Okay.
So we're gonna recap the game from the weekend, like the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, we're gonna pick an MVP. We're not gonna reveal my MVP until the show starts. I'm not gonna know his ahead of time, and then we're gonna pick. We're gonna basically do an offensive player and a defensive player, and then we're gonna make one an MVP. We're gonna decide on that, and
hey,
then
salute Rose down.
we're gonna
Welcome
pick
to
a muck,
the show.
which is the most unvaluable player. We're gonna pick
Oh, who got the worst?
who did the shittiest on the team,
And
and then we're
Robert
gonna
Payne
come to a
only is
consensus.
that I was just playing around. I remember. I
Then we're
know
gonna
he's
come to a consensus on who's the
just messing
worst
around.
overall. So
Okay.
that's gonna be a new thing. It's a you know what it is. It's the first chance in the new week to discuss the game that just happened because a lot of shows go on at night. Chris and I have that luxury of doing this during the day, and we can hit the group that are on during or hanging around during the day that say work later or whatever. So I mean, it's 12 o'clock, 12:30, and there's 21 people in the channel in the chat, which is pretty amazing for a during the day thing.
Yep.
But so
22.
yep.
Christmas. What do you call Christmas? Hey, Rose down to the building. Salute to you, brother.
So, and just another friendly reminder: just make sure if you haven't subscribed to either channel, make sure you get over and subscribe, especially to Chris, as we got to get his numbers up. He's so close to 200. You what? 198, or did you hit 200 cents?
I need 4 more.
4 more.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 196.
Mm-hmm.
So you're 198.
All right,
So
I
he's
gotta
at
get back home.
196.
I gotta get back home. I gotta eat lunch and then get to work.
So you're back to work.
Yeah,
Second
so
week
much
now.
fun. Bye.
Later, bud.
Jay should call the show Coast to Coast Morning.
What did he say?
Jay should call the show because he'll say it'll start morning show, Coast to Coast Morning Show. So basically, they steal it from you and Nate.
Coast to coast morning show. Fucking dick. Bueno, lose my number. Don't ever text me again.
Bueno with the Hellmaker, the Haymaker. I'm on YouTube. I'm not the only one here. You got people here. Jay say, right.
Is Ernest still here? I took care of the night bot, so it shouldn't give
I
him
think
any.
he was because they kicked him out again.
It did kick him? No.
Yeah. They kicked his Shaz thing because I say they appeared.
I added him as a regular. See, anybody the thing is when you type in caps, it and I got it all disabled. I don't know why it still does that.
That's what I did
I
too, but
I added him as a regular. I added Bueno as a regular, so Nightbot won't touch them. I had to add Rebel the other day when he was in the chat because he was typing in all caps. So whatever.
no, I didn't see it. Craig, what was the trivia? Yeah, I disabled Nightbot last night because it was going crazy. It was kicking everybody out.
When did he ask that? Last night?
No, last night I had to disable Nightbot because I was on the shows.
Oh, I thought you meant the
everybody. I
trivia.
like, God damn, Nightbot, chill.
What was his
I had to
question?
redo it. I didn't see the question. No. Okay, you know what?
Oh, Frank Weber's here too. What's up, Frank Weber? Wow, we're missing the chat, bro. You're not
I'm going through it. It's going so fast right now. Debut just popped in all of a sudden. Rosetown came in. I don't see Frank Weber.
Shit, I know this too. Why can I not remember what? Wasn't it the Seniors?
Yeah, the Oakland Seniors.
Right?
They never came to fruition. That's the name they brought up.
Yeah. See, I was right. Seniors.
Yeah, Seniors. Yeah. Oakland Seniors. You know. Oof. Yeah, that's right. Where it's like they took a poll in a fan vote and they said Seniors. But now they just said, hell with that.
Kind of a weird name for a team out of Oakland. It would make more sense if they were in San Diego.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't it, they didn't start in Oakland though, did they?
Who?
The
The Raiders?
Raiders.
Yeah. They started in Oakland. The Chargers started in LA. It was the LA Chargers for 1 year.
That's what it
And
was.
then they moved to San Diego. I don't remember going that game, but they said we did. I said,
Well, here's the other thing too, Bueno, with all this cancel culture, woke bullshit. Like when they made the Cleveland Indians change their name, and the Redskins had to get rid of that name. I guarantee you, somebody would have complained about
the
the
Seniors.
Oakland or the Las Vegas Seniors.
Yep.
They would have been forced to change that.
But then you got
I
the
just think it
Florida.
was a goofy name to begin with. I mean,
But they got the Florida State Seminoles. But I'm going to find out that they do invest in the Seminole Nation down there, so that's why they kept their name.
yeah, Frank, you're right. That I knew too. This team was supposed to be in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
He's the only player who's the only player for the Raiders to win the Heisman Trophy, the National Championship, the Super Bowl, and be named NFL MVP and Super Bowl MVP.
I don't want to do trivia this morning. I'm still trying to wake up.
Did Marcus Allen win a championship when he was playing in USC?
No. I don't feel like thinking this morning. Yeah, the Seminole Nation protested it, but then they'll be able to keep their name. Yeah, they had to make some serious payouts to the Seminole Nation. I remember hearing about that.
Side profile. Oh wait a minute, that's my bad side.
Ugh.
That would have been the helmet logo.
Yeah, that would have kicked rocks on
Oh,
that.
see, it was Marcus Allen. I was right.
They did win national time. I don't think he did he? I don't remember that.
Oh, because I'm trying to think about past.
Oh, that's right. They did. It was a tie. They didn't have the BCS and all that stuff. They tied with another team. I think it was. It was a
I
team.
was because I was trying to think about who in our team won the NFL MVP, and the only one I could think of off the top of my head was Gannon or Marcus Allen. I don't think anybody else has ever won the MVP.
What's up, Sir Black Radio Podcast? What's going on? Welcome to the show.
What's up, Will? What's going on, brother? Yeah, Jay, go get your beauty rest.
Yeah, go night. No, take a nap. You young guys need your naps. Oh yeah, everybody was Alabama. That's right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I remember they did the media voted who's the national championship, and they voted USC and Alabama at the same time.
Thanks, Jay.
Appreciate it.
Just for future reference on this show, everybody, too, this show is probably going to be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours.
That's not
So, yeah, we're not going to be doing marathon Monday day shows. It's going to be come in, talk about the game, pick our MVP, pick our MUP. And for those of you that missed it, that's the most undervalued player. So the shittiest player in the game. Chris will pick his on offense. I'll pick mine, and then we'll each pick one on defense. We won't know who picked what until the day of the show when we reveal it live on air. And then we'll explain why we picked that person. And then we're going to come to a consensus, hopefully, on who's the overall MUP and who's the overall MVP for that particular game.
I know who yours going to be if they start that guy. I already know automatically. So if they do start him, I say, I already know Jeff's an offensive guy. He gonna pick.
Gee, let me guess. Does his name end with a start with a P and end with ham?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
P ham.
it sounds like he sounds like one of those deli sandwiches. Hey, can I get a deal on par ham? Yeah, so yeah,
Oh God, worst quarterback? Yeah, it's got to be Jamarcus. Oh, actually, Marinovich was pretty shitty
man,
too.
it was pretty bad, but Jamarcus just came to camp like weighing 450 pounds. They can throw a 10-yard out pattern. Like, dude, that's the most simplest damn pass you can make. You can't even
Well,
throw that.
Jamarcus Russell was under the same. I'm sorry, because he was before this guy. But Jamarcus Russell was under the guise of just coming in, getting that payday, and didn't give a shit.
How
And it's the
much?
same thing Rolando McClain did. Rolando McClain just wanted the money. That's all he was here for. He
That's what
didn't
he
give a
said.
shit about the team. He
Nope.
didn't give a fuck. You know, Afakasi talks about this all the time. The one
How much?
thing that
How
pissed
much
him
he
off
got?
the most was when he got arrested.
How much he got paid?
I don't
eighty
remember what it
million
was.
dollars. $80 million
80?
contract for a rookie who haven't played a single down in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, $80 million.
And that's part of the reason why the NFL changed the rules on rookie contracts. You
Yeah,
know,
him and
whereas
Bradford. Yeah,
before it was when you got picked number one overall, it was because you were good, you were the best coming out of college. More than likely, you also won the Heisman, and you earned what you got. You know, but now it's like whether you get picked first or picked 10th, yeah, the money value might change a little bit, but you're still roughly around that same ballpark. Whereas before, these guys were just making ridiculous money.
Minshew was pretty bad, but he actually, I don't feel sorry for Minshew, but he actually came in a bad situation with a bad OC, bad offensive line, bad head coach. So, but he still was pretty bad, but, something I got to do with a lot of other things. Oh, yeah, like Ryan Leaf.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what? I
both.
would have rather had Ryan Leaf, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he just had an attitude problem, and thought he was God. Dixon
Remember,
Insider,
I
welcome to
still,
the show.
I still remember the what's up, Dixon. I still remember the press conferences after game or when they go and do the locker room interviews with him. The way he would react was just fucking great.
Yeah,
And
we'll
Leaf
see.
would just snap on the reporters, man. It was brutal. It's like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so Black Rail Pastor, yeah, made that point. Yeah, he came in looking like a dang offensive lineman. He was 400. I don't know how much exactly he weighed, but for a quarterback, you're bigger than offensive line, dude. What the hell, man?
Yeah, Marinovich was horrible, man.
Well, that was his dad's fault.
All I know is I saw Jamarcus Russell play in front of me live, and my God, it was awful, absolutely awful. It was that 44-7 destruction in New York against the
Oh
Giants.
yeah, you talked about
Fucking
that.
disgusting.
I never seen him play
The
live.
only
Thank God.
touchdown we scored was right in front of me where I was sitting.
Who scored the
That
touchdown?
was the only highlight of the day.
Who scored the touchdown? Well, Jamarcus Russell wasn't.
I don't remember. That's how memorable the game was. Couldn't even tell you. I'd
Blocked
have to
out.
actually go back and look at the box score.
Yeah,
I
blocked out
mean,
your
that
memory
was the
bank.
only good thing on the field that I saw that day. But it was still a good day for me because all the Giants fans. I was the lone Raider fan sitting in an entire section because I was there with one of my buddies that season ticket holder for the Giants.
So Roshan
Everybody
made
around me was buying drinks all day. I didn't drop a dime, but I walked out of there I walked out like this sideways out of the building. I was so
Roshan making a good comment. Man, I wanted to see Bradley had he had a good preseason. I don't even make practice squad. Yeah, I think Bradley's a man looking in the window. I don't think he's going to be there. Even the OTAs you saw him like he just doesn't fit. He just don't look sharp.
whereas the three guys ahead of him are just so talented. Like
Yeah,
they're so much more talented than him, unfortunately.
and you know what? Finally, we don't have a quarterback controversy for the
Oh
Raiders.
hell no!
Finally, we like last year we had the guessing game. You both thought AOT is going to be the starter. That worked out. Huh. But now we know who's going to be the starter. We know who the backup is. We know the third guy is going to be. So I'm glad with that.
What's up, Dan? Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, Dan, I ain't seen in a while, man. I just been on shows with him. Hey, thanks for coming in, Dan. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my channel now, Dan. Chris for Raiders. I appreciate that.
Me too.
Yeah. Dan Tester, he's been on the shows with him.
Anybody that did just show up, especially like that gentleman Dan there, this is going to be a regular Monday morning show. It's going to be Raiders Monday morning quarterback. So starting every Monday, starting today. And yeah, I know I used the last
Thanks,
call
Dan.
podcast intro. I was trying to work on coming up with a new intro and outro this morning before we started this, but I just, the creative juices upstairs just weren't flowing. I just couldn't put anything to thought. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to rush it because then it's going to come out like shit. So I'm going to spend the time this week piecemealing something together, grabbing images and hopefully some video footage and the music, and I'll have something done up by next Monday, hopefully.
No, we have time because, like I said, what the train camps in 2 weeks or 1 week? I've lost my
17.
old age, as someone mentioned, man. I forgot.
17.
Okay, somebody's in the spanner. Yeah, right. Why would we trade anybody for Brock Purdy? Well, we can trade Parham for Brock Purdy. Yeah, we can do that. We can trade Zamir White for Brock Purdy.
I don't want Brock Purdy. Why would you
I'll,
want him?
if we're gonna trade somebody, we can trade one of those guys. I'm cool with that. Hey, Dan Tesser, you are absolutely 1,000% correct. Us gray bears have to stick together. Okay.
So I'm just looking through right now to see if there's any other NFL news to really talk. I know Dominican Sue just announced his retirement, so he's officially done for now.
We went from Jimmy Pornstar to Old Man Hoyer to Jason Statham, Gardner. Yeah, well, we have to worry about that. That part of the roster is set, so we have to worry about that. That's a good thing.
Christian McCaffrey and his wife she's from Rhode Island. She was Olivia Culpo. They just had a baby.
What's the rumor from Jawan Jennings from the 49ers? What's that rumor? I didn't see anything about that. Any rumors? I know I hate rumors, but yeah, Rosetown, but they're gonna want too much for him. Scary Terror's okay, but I think the wide receiver room is pretty much good to go. I think once Best signed, I think we're good to go. Oh, wide receiver 49ers. I don't see why people want another wide receiver. What do you think, Joe? I think we're pretty set.
I'm fine with what we got.
Yeah, I don't want no more
I'm
divas.
more worried about our secondary, to be honest with you. That's where the attention needs to be right now. I'm a little nervous about how that's looking.
That's my thing. Is like, do we want to bring in another diva with a head case to destroy what's going on now in the locker room? No, I don't want that. We'll keep it as it is. We got young guys and we got a vet. We got a vet. And Jacoby Myers, you never heard anything about Jacoby Myers during the last 2 seasons, although we sucked. You didn't hear him complaining. You didn't hear him about whining. You didn't hear anything from Jacoby Myers. He's a true professional. So why are we going to bring another guy in there to start breaking up what we have now, what's going on now, rather? So I'd say no. Because you get just see if he can make all this money, coming a big head, sitting there talking. He only got one catch this game. He's like, all right, don't me the ball. We don't need that. No. We need team players.
You're all right.
No, man, the coffee's kicking in. I have 3 cups already.
Well, I'm in the middle of moving something over in an email that I'm going to put up on screen in a second.
Oh, my God. Not that picture. Please, I told you don't show that to anybody. You promised me.
Oh, I'm showing that.
Oh,
And I will give all the credit to Mr. Boito the Bueno. He sent me these. And download that.
Trade room's good. Yeah, probably.
So give me 1 second here, and I will put them up.
Exactly, Dan. Because you got to remember that Geno Smith was recruited by Chip Kelly in high school to play for Oregon, but he went to West Virginia. So he got his man. What's this?
So that is Christian Bale. I mean, no, I'm sorry. That is Nicolas Cage as John Madden at the Hall of Fame during the filming of the movie. That's what that's taken from the set of them filming the movie.
I can't wait that movie come out. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
I can't.
It was pretty good. And the makeup job they did was actually spot on, damn near.
Yeah, and I'm not even worried about what Christian Bale is going to be able to do as far as looking like Al Davis. I think the images I've seen of him, he looks just like him. I mean, it's like there's no
They know, yeah, like
nah. So
somebody get actors to play somebody else, but they don't look nothing like the real player.
yeah,
That looks just like Al Davis.
and that's Christian Bale right there playing Al Davis at the Hall of Fame induction
Yeah,
as part
yeah.
of the movie.
Well, you know when it's coming out? Anybody have a clue? I know you're still working on it.
No, I haven't heard the actual release date, but that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, see, so Dan Greaves just said no divas develop these young receivers and re-signed Jacoby 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I think they will re-sign Jacoby eventually. But like I said, I don't need no divas in the wide receiver room because wide receivers are mainly the one they would call divas all the time. You don't need that culture in our building again.
Hey, Chris, I got to ask you something.
Ask away.
So up in that corner where it says live and then the timer and then the little eye with the number next to it, you can see that, right? On the
Yes,
screen above us on
yes,
StreamYard?
yes.
Huh?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Did you put your cursor over it? Did you look at the way the numbers are sitting right now?
Mm-hmm. I
Did you
see
see
that.
what they were? Did you see what they were a few minutes ago?
I see where they are now. Yeah,
Well, a few minutes ago you had 16 people in your stream watching you.
it still is 16 people there.
So it just jumped back up.
I appreciate everybody watching my channel. I appreciate helping getting my numbers up because
Yeah.
hopefully
And
I'll get
that's
there.
exactly what the goal is with
I
you
appreciate
is,
that.
I'd rather have people jump over and watch the show from yours, so we can get your hours up, help you hit that algorithm, which apparently you are. You're up to 198 now. You gained too.
That game too. Yeah, thanks to Dan and somebody else joining. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So
And
you're two
also,
away from Chris is 2 away from 200, folks. Let's help him hit 200. So share the link to his channel any way you can. Pay someone off to make them subscribe to it.
Bueno's
Threaten
here. He
somebody.
got Bueno's on probation as the moderator, so he knows he has a few more days to stay on my channel. So that's why he has to be there. I love my Bueno. He's great. Yeah, well, I don't care how you did Roshan, but hey, welcome back. Yeah, thanks. But let's get the numbers up. Let's both. We're
Really
gonna.
here not to get fired.
Yeah, Bueno probation. Yeah, he is. I already told him.
Why is he on probation? What did he do to make him be on probation?
I was just messing. Well, no, Friday or Saturday, I don't know which day it was. We was having fun, and Bueno's on your station, and Bueno's a moderator. I said, he's one of the first ones, I think. One of the first 3 or 4. I said, you're not on my station, Bueno. You're going to get fired. And he went back to my station. I said, you're on probation.
Oh, that sounds like blackmailing somebody. That's not.
It is. I'm a male and I'm black. So there it goes. It works hand in hand. Oh, man. I love me some Bueno. Bueno and Roshat, those guys will make my day because they come in some great comments. I love them, guys. Love you guys.
Jason Downs, he's gonna catch up to his OnlyFans.
Well,
Hey, I don't have a problem if people go over and watch the show from Chris's. Just give me the thumbs up on mine so my algorithm stays legit. I don't
hey, good
want to
morning, y'all.
jeopardize.
Welcome to the show.
What's up, Yaha? What's up, brother?
Hey,
So there's not much more going on, but James
so
Purple's in the house. What's up, James?
Raiders. Hey, boy, Purple, is this your first break or second break? Or are you just getting to work?
Might be too early in the day. Might not even be at work. Yeah, it usually works later in the day, I thought.
So, that's the premise of our show, guys. If we change anything, Jeff would let you
Thanks,
know
Detroit God. I appreciate that.
till 1. Oh, okay. He starts later in the day. James Purple.
Fucking Detroit God. He went to my channel, gave me a thumbs down, and then jumped over to Chris's. Frick.
You lucky night, and then put you on timeout.
I'll take care of that right now. Dang it. Why is this thing doing this? I haven't had a
What,
problem with it until recently, and I
what
can't figure
Nightbot?
out how to shut that fucker off.
Yeah, Nightbot is going crazy these days, man. Like, what the hell?
Nightbot's a pain in the dick sometimes. It's nice for the stuff that it puts up, but
Yeah, but it kicks people out. It deletes their message. Like, what the hell? Nobody's spamming. It just deletes it.
it's the caps. That's what it does.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. But like I said, I got that disabled. I just added Detroit God as a regular, so Nightbot should be leaving you alone going forward.
Dude's all, what the hell, man? Oh, yeah, they've been taking over our jobs.
Taking the moderators' jobs.
Basically. So I can basically let everybody go, save some money. uh, well, yes, I'm drinking my special blend coffee.
You should play what?
I got a special kind of coffee I make in the morning. I call it a special blend. Well, basically, it's the Irish coffee. You know, Bailey's and all that stuff in it, Irish whiskey. So that's what it is. I just call it special blend. They can go for my job, Dan, because I don't work anymore. So, yeah, we're taking over your job. Good. So I'm not doing anything.
I'm
So,
gonna try something right now. See what it does.
what's that?
Didn't do it for me. All right, so I think I fixed. I think I figured it out.
The Nightbot?
Yeah, you gotta enable it and then go in and yeah, I think I just figured it out. So it shouldn't do it for caps anymore or remotes.
Okay, you got to show me that. Because I went and tried working on that thing last night, but I got sleepy.
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, you know what? You will tell me.
You would have to if it's for the emotes. Let me change that.
No, don't worry about it now. I'll just leave Nightbot alone for
All
right
right.
now.
So the emotes. If you go any more than 25 emotes in one message, it'll do it to you. I can't imagine somebody doing that many anyway. So, in the capital letters too, I moved that to like 100. Or yeah, it's characters. Shouldn't be an issue anymore going forward. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right. So Dan says, which cornerback would you want us to go after? Mine would be Gilmore. What are your feelings? I honestly don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not that knowledgeable in corners like the secondary guys. I'm more of like in the trenches type of guy. Um, so for me to sit here and say, I suggest let's go look at this guy, I wouldn't feel comfortable saying, hey, we should look at this guy. I'll go with what the consensus has to say, like other content creators that know more about the secondary. Like I know Chris knows a little bit more about linebackers and secondary than I do. You know,
Gilmore will be a good addition as a veteran because our veteran cornerback is who Stokes, or I mean, we don't know veterans there. It'd be fine. I just I don't know how his play is, and so apparently they're good on cornerbacks. They think they're good. That's why they go after anybody. Except for that one dude, Zaire. Man, they bomb in the building and let him walk out. So I guess apparently they're good. They think they're good.
congrats, Jason. That's an awesome accomplishment.
Awesome.
Take your money back in your pocket now.
Now you can increase your OnlyFans to website to larger
Yeah, there you
budget.
go. Now you can start getting fancy with your OnlyFans.
There
Well,
you go.
congratulations, brother. That's a great accomplishment for sure. It's
Awesome.
got to make you feel good. So Yala says, let's talk about Tommy Millot and Cam Miller, possible future with the team. Would they ever start? You want to start, Chris?
I mean, Malott probably started before Miller was because Malott is one of those guys. He's fast, he's shifty. You'll probably start on a special team first and probably some gadget plays with Chip Kelly. The dude can, he has a good start off. Once he's gone, he's gone. So Miller, you got to play behind Geno Smith, of course, for 3 years. AOC going to be there. You got to play behind him. So unless he has a good training camp and beat out AOC, it's going to be a minute before he starts. But I think Malak will start before him. And yes, eventually he will start. Cam Miller, I don't know.
Um, Miller's definitely the number 3 guy. There's no two ways about it. You were talking about him coming in for trick plays. Cam
Malak.
Miller.
Not Miller.
I
Malak.
think you're going to see. I think you're going to possibly see Miller come in with some set, whacked out plays, kind of like a Taysom Hill was doing in New Orleans, just not on a more regular, consistent basis. Malott, on the other hand, he's going to be more. Right now he's listed as on the depth chart as our main kick returner for kickoffs. So that's where he's going to make his bones is on special teams on returning kicks. As far as on the field wide receiving, I don't think you're going to see him other than like Chris said, in some trick plays here and there, or special skill type set plays. But he's definitely going to be doing that damage on the return game for sure. He's
Yeah,
just too damn fast. You know what is he's got the moves basically. Like
shifty. He's
he's
shifty.
shifty,
Yeah. And he
definitely
has what
shifty.
they call it
He's a backup punt returner too. So I mean, he could have taken over both spots.
he has deceptible speed. He don't look fast, but he's faster than what he looks. Hey, Red Food, what's up?
What's up, Chris?
So
Last two comments that were directly for them skipped because Jeffrey Chris Booth did not told them not to read.
my Nightbot's off. I turned that motherfucker off last night. It was pissing me off. I turned it off. Like, get out of here.
Oh, there it is. Jeff's coffee is always Irish coffee because he has real little tipsy for these live shows. Dude, I don't even drink anymore. I haven't had a drink in almost 5 years now. Definitely ain't that.
Congratulations. And I mean that too. Lana isn't good. I'm fine with trying anyone here. Yeah.
Let me
Lobby.
see.
Okay.
I'm not making that one clear. So yeah, you asked the question. What's your status or what's your take on him? I think Cam Miller could be the future of the team.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. Quarterback.
The beauty
He's
of it
already
is
slated as a number 3 quarterback, so they obviously know it's worth keeping for sure.
the beauty of it is he can sit for 2 to 3 years behind these quarterbacks and learn.
Oh, we've got
That's
that
the beauty
luxury.
of
That's
it.
the thing.
Yeah. Mhm.
We can bury him on the depth chart and not have to worry about losing him.
Yep.
Keep him as the number 3 emergency quarterback. Don't put him on the fucking practice squad because anybody could snag him off of that.
That's what I said. Because somebody should put him on practice squad. Yeah. As soon as you put him on there, somebody gonna snag him
Oh,
up.
he'd be gone.
Soon as they put him on there, he'd be gone the next day, or the next hour. Yeah, we'll take him. Nah. Keep him on the active roster, 3 quarterbacks. Yeah.
What do you guys in the chat think about Miller and Malott? I mean, chime in. We read your answers or questions. Oh, there we go. Where's the flag? Cam definitely could. He's from Iowa, so he's going to be good, scrappy. Yep. He's already probably better than. Oh yeah, Carter
Oh,
Bradley.
well, we got
That's
that
why
already.
Bradley's number 4 on the list right now. So
Yeah, outside looking in. Sure.
yeah, it says I'm with you, seniors, through special teams to see what they got at least at the league level. Oh, definitely. So I think Malott's going to shine as a kick return. I really think he's going to be good. He's
Mm-hmm.
so fast, man. That's the thing. He's got some speed.
Yeah, his takeoff. He thinks he accelerates so fast, and his shiftiness, man. He gonna make a lot
Yeah,
of
didn't
guys
he have
mad.
like a 4.43?
Yeah, 4-4, I think it was.
I thought it was 4.39.
He's just behind Dante Thornton. They're like really close.
Yeah.
He's just behind Thornton. So we got two.
Detroit Godby, I think you're right too. I think we do have I said this weeks ago. I think last year our defense outshined our offense, obviously, because our offense was that bad. I think this year the rules are flip flopped. I think our offense is going to outshine our defense. I think it's the defense is what's scaring me, and it's not the front; it's that secondary that's got me a little nervous.
Well, defense last year kept us in a lot of games. Just a damn offense couldn't get the points. So if we can go ahead and not switch it, but do better on offense, we can win a lot of games. We could go 12-5 or 11-6, like you said.
Well, the good thing is based on what we've got for speed, height, talent overall, we've got the ability. It seems like hopefully to strike from anywhere on the field and score. Have a big play and get
Mm-hmm.
touchdowns and score the points. Where the defense isn't going to have to be stressed about holding the team to 21 or less points. Where, all right, the defense let up 21. Well, guess what? We got the offense where we could possibly put up 24 to 28 a game.
And plus, with this offense, like with Pete Carroll when designing, the defense actually can go to the sideline and sit down for a few drives instead of stopping the other team. And then as soon as they sit down, they can go right back in because they either turn the ball over or they're 3-and-out. So this gives a chance to rest up and take a breather.
And the other big thing too is I think on defense, um, I've said this in the past too that if Wilkins was 100% healthy and we had our front 4 of Max, Kuntz, Butler, and Wilkins, along with the linebackers we got now, you don't need superstar secondary guys. You don't need superstar guys in the cornerback position. You could have serviceable guys back there because your pass rush is going to be so insane with those 4 guys that the quarterback on the opposing team is going to be releasing the ball faster, making more mistakes, where your cornerbacks or your secondary can overcome that. Because
Mm-hmm.
the plays aren't going to develop, the receivers aren't going to be able to run their full routes because the quarterback's going to be under duress the whole time. So you don't need superstar corners back. Now
Also,
what Wilkins changes it because now you only got three bona fide guys up front, and you better hope whoever the fourth guy that's taking over Wilkins' spot can do some of what he can do. You know,
mhm.
that's the weak
It's
spot.
a big trade off for the guys we got that dude. Not like
What's up,
Tassi, the other
what's up,
one,
Randy?
Fatu, or what is his name, Fatu. And no, I guess he was okay. They picked him up free agency and they drafted Hemingway and Pegasus. So it's a big trade off, but you can rotate those guys in and out.
Well, don't
So
forget Jonah Lalau too.
oh, I forgot Lau. Yeah,
And
I
he had a
forgot about
decent when he got in there last year. Man, he had some really good games, impressive
yeah,
stuff too.
I forgot about
You
him.
know, I hope he can continue to grow from that and improve even more this year. But again, it's all it's all depending on what happens with Wilkins. Now, again, the team hasn't come out and said anything specific, and we're getting close to the start of the season now. You know, if he needs surgery now, his season's pretty much over.
Well, like I mentioned, if he's not ready for a game 7, game 8, you can sit the rest of your ass down the rest of the season, renegotiate a contract, and then we'll move forward for next year. But right now, I don't want to put him out there if he's only 70% healthy and then he gets hurt again. That is a season-ending career or a career-ending injury. So just sit down. We paying him money because if it's ending career, we still gotta pay him regardless because it's guaranteed.
See, a
So
foot and a foot injury like that on a guy of his size is different from a foot injury on a guy like, say, Jacoby Myers.
mhm.
Because he's not having to push off and get moving, 300 pound worth of weight.
Mhm.
It's a big difference. So that's putting a lot more stress on the metatarsals and everything else, in the foot. Uh,
Yeah,
that's
that's true. That's true. If he was ready, when he won't be in football shape.
oh hell
So
no.
yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But
He
like
might
I
not be
said,
in football shape, but it's the threat of what he brings that will make people still possibly double team him, just because of what he is, or who he is,
mhm.
what he's capable of.
Yeah, he is a great motivator. He just have Pete Carroll's one of the coaches that have fun coaching football, have fun with the players. It's not like a dictatorship. It's not like do as I say. He has fun with them. So he's a great fit. Um, let's say we got to stretch that 110 minutes. Yeah, I think they will eventually.
I don't think they're gonna.
I think they will, but I've been wrong
Again,
before.
he's going to agree to it, and if he doesn't agree to it, what are they going to do? Only
Yeah,
option is to cut him, and he's still going to get guaranteed
he'll
money.
get
So
paid.
it's a
Yeah.
lose-lose situation for us. You know, do you piss him off and try and talk him into renegotiating, or do you cut him and still take a hit no matter what? You might have to bite the bullet on this one. You know, I mean, if he's a decent human being and understands that, hey, this injury wasn't caused in the middle of a game, it was happened with a stupid celebration, partially my fault, partially the player's fault. Um, yeah, okay, let's restructure it. It only makes sense. Let's help the team. But who knows? I mean, it's all what's up here, what this guy's thinking. You like to think if he's that team friendly and wants to really see this team succeed and have a best. This is his best chance to try and win a Super Bowl right now is with this team. It wasn't going to be with Miami. That's part of the reason why he left. You know that Miami just wasn't going to do it with that current regime down there. That team is not going anywhere. So I, again, if he's a team player, he should do it. But again, it's all up to him at that point. It really is. He's got us over a barrel. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, like you said, the ball's in his court. He basically can dictate what they're gonna do with him. So
And Dan's right too. It's another bad free agency signing. But the downside is the regime that's in now is saddled with this burden of this contract now. I guarantee with this current regime, they wouldn't have paid that. I guarantee they wouldn't have. Or they would have gotten him, but they would have done it a little bit different. I don't think you would have seen that type of contract.
Hey, boy, hey, Robert Payne, have a good day, man. Thanks for coming in. Like I said, our shows usually be about this long,
Yeah,
hour and
Robert.
a half. So we can probably end it pretty soon. But hey, thanks for guys for coming in. Appreciate it. Get them
Yeah, I'm not
thumbs
going
up.
anywhere just yet.
Yeah, I'm not yet, but I'm just saying. But this is usually how long our show going to be.
The guy's gonna start scaring people away.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on Nightbots to start kicking people out.
But Bueno says, take the hit and see how he heals up. No matter what we're taking a cap hit unless we trade him, which is unlikely. Any teams will. Yeah, exactly. It's damaged goods. No team's
Yes,
going to want that. Not that contract either.
not that
So
money.
even
Yeah.
if it would, the other team would have to agree with him in order for the trade to go through to renegotiate his contract. So, and again, like I said, he's got us over a barrel. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah,
There's
balls in his
absolutely
court.
nothing unless there's some sort of escape clause in his contract that we're not aware of. That's the only option at that point. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But like I said, we don't know anything. They even said nothing, and they're not going to say anything, which I kind of like, but I don't like, but I kind of like. Like they ain't putting the news out there like they usually do back in the day. But now it's like, no,
You know, Detroit got it. I get what you're saying here, but you got to remember too, NFL wasn't making this kind of money back then. The it's this sport has grown tremendously since the 80s and 90s. I mean, insanely. I mean, it was only already kind of an international reach, but not as much as it is now. You know what it is? A lot of it now is social media. Technology has allowed this to grow, and that's it. Nothing with the NFL. I mean, that's just technology in general expanding through the years. That's made the sport more accessible throughout the world.
hmm
So in the 80s and 90s, yeah, they weren't getting paid this kind of money. I mean, $1 million contracts back then were like, oh my God, he got a $1 million contract. You know,
but remember in the
now
'80s,
$1 million contract is like, oh, what are you, a first year player? You know,
it was three stations that had it. It's only in those days you only get 3 games the whole week. You get the the morning game, the afternoon game, then Monday Night Football, and that was it. You were done.
yeah, yeah,
Now
but
they
they
have,
don't have the money like they have now. Detroit got is what I'm getting at. I mean,
yeah.
NFL's a multi-billion-dollar a year business.
So now
You know,
you get to see 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in 1 week. That's how much games you can see in 1 week. It used to be just three. Now it's different than 9.
just go back and look at how much Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys for back in what 89,
How
88,
much? How much was it?
and how much that team's worth now. Even the Raiders. Look at how much money that team became. How much the Raiders were worth when they left Oakland. Their last full year in Oakland before they said they were going to Vegas, right? And then how much that team's worth once they landed in Oakland in
I think
Las Vegas. It's
their value,
insane.
their value was 6 million. Now it's in the billions. It's
Yeah.
just
Now it's like that's why I think Mark Davis is a fucking business genius for doing
businessman,
that move.
businessman.
I mean, he saved that team. If they would have stayed in Oakland, this team would be. You want to talk about being a shit bum team with a small salary cap? It just we would still be stuck in the mire. We wouldn't be going anywhere.
Well,
Vegas is just
we couldn't
open.
sign, we couldn't sign these free agents. You gotta get the best free agents available because we couldn't pay them. So now we can, but we're not doing that desperation free agent thing we used to do. Like we get this guy a huge ass contract. Brandon Wilkins got hurt, but that's getting hurt compared to paying these guys all this money and they come in and be like crap.
Yep.
You know,
Well, plus the other thing too is Vegas is more of a out of destination now for a few things for the tourists and everything, but also for players because think about it, they're getting these multi-million-dollar contracts. They come, there's no state tax.
no,
So
no.
they're not having to pay that. Yeah, you still got to pay a federal tax, but there's no state tax. So that's huge right there. So you're getting more of your money. You know,
Yeah, like the Rock
teams
said,
love still
NFL revenue
play.
is bigger than 60 countries by far. Yeah, I know they make more money than some of these small countries. Like that's true. Like damn.
And that's the other
Yeah,
thing. You really can't compare NBA, like other sports, to NFL. I mean, NFL, it's only 16 games, but the licensing is where the money's at with that, too. You know, Major League Baseball, basketball, hockey, they have multiple. I mean, how many basketball games are you at? Like 80?
82,
Hockey's about 85 games. Baseball's 100 and
under
change.
62.
It used to be 162. I think they dropped it down.
They did. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
But either way, there's more chances for them to make money in those sports because there's more home games. There's more chances for the fans to get their asses in the seat. There's more chances for them to buy merchandise at games. Whereas in the NFL, you've got 17 games. You've got, on
Just
average,
recently
8
got
at home or 9 at home, depending on how your schedule falls that year. And then now with these international games, you lose that home crowd if you're the home team. So you lose a home game because you're playing overseas somewhere. So that's kind of in a way a little bit of lost revenue on, like, at Allegiant. So instead of playing at Allegiant, say we're playing in Mexico City
Mhm.
and it's a home game for us. Well, guess what? They're losing out on a lot of the concessions and everything else that goes with being in that stadium. Yeah, they might still get a cut at whatever stadium, that Azteca Stadium in Mexico, but it's
Mhm.
not the same. It's not the
No,
same as your own place where you
yeah,
make
good.
100% of the profit.
Because not only do they use vendors inside the stadium, but use the street vendors and all those guys out there that do all the games. Hotels, everything is gone.
Yeah. Oh, um, Ronaldo and Messi are, I think, were the two highest paid professional athletes in the world. I know. Ronaldo's contract was fucking ridiculous. Just his endorsements contract, you know, it's incredible. Shout out to the Portuguese. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Portuguese flags.
well, it's like we'll do a top five, not today's show, but we'll do a top five coming up eventually. Um,
Do what?
maybe do. I don't know. He said we do a top five and DC sneaks and I'm good. He asked, "Did we do a top five yet?" I said, "No, not yet." Well, we'll do one. Maybe do on the last call podcast.
We do a top five and DC sneaks in, and I'm good at your first business.
Yeah, because
What are
when
you
I asked,
talking about? What's up,
when
Diesel?
I asked, have you guys done the top five quarterbacks all time list? No, we haven't. And it
We're not
was
going to
like,
have time to do any more history lessons on Saturday, to be honest with you, before the season. Not at this
I'm
point.
I'm good with that.
Maybe after the season next year, because we're still gonna. I wanted to do a Hall of Fame one, but
Maybe do that one. That's the only one we can do. Maybe that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
do the one
I
picture,
gotta
brother.
put all that shit together, and I'm not in that mindset right now. I'm already losing this Saturday, so we can't even do one this Saturday because that's just a reminder too. Um, this Saturday coming up, I may or may not be here, but Chris, go ahead, you can tell them.
Well, I reached out to a certain person. I'm not going to say his name yet till he guarantees he'll be there. I will have a special guest to host a show with me. And if you're still in the chat, you are. If not, I do have a couple alternatives. So I'll be there Saturday. And then if Jeff pops in, great. But I think you have some kind of prior engagement you have to fulfill. So we'll still do the show Saturday night.
Yeah, I will. Next Saturday is the official first meet and greet of the Black Hole New England chapter. So I'm going to be about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from here at another location where I'm going to be going for that. So I don't know when I'm going to be getting back on Saturday. So it may be before the show starts, it may be before or after it ends. Who knows?
Mm.
Um, but if we're on our way home, like, I'll set the studio up on Friday and I'll have the link on my phone. So if
No,
I'm on my way home, I might check in on my earbuds and just go from there. But I'm
no
not running
bueno.
the show. It's all Chris's. I told him, you do what you want. If you wanna have somebody on, you want to do the show, whatever, y'all call, man. Joe Baby
Yeah,
Saturday night.
no bueno. That's not gonna happen.
And if I pop in, I'm in as a guest, so they can abuse me and kick me and everything. So
Jeff, we would never do that to you.
you know you want to though.
I've already got it planned out.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Rock.
Jeff.
I'm half French, half Portuguese. This tattoo is a memorial for my grandfather. So that's the actual. It's tough to see in this, but it's upside down in this picture. Um, but it's the actual crest for the town that he was born in and grew up in Portugal.
Yeah, well, I'm half black and half black, so do the math. What? Hey, put out there.
I'm only black from the waist down. My fucking dream.
I get that. Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I'm trying to keep it a very clean show this morning. No words of flag.
Let's do this, Chris. I mean, what do you think?
No.
We'll do this one last thing and then we'll sign off for the day.
Okay.
You and I haven't discussed this yet. I want to hear your Mount Rushmore for Raiders from the big question going around is from 2000 to now. So starting in the 2000 season and now, who's on your Mount Rushmore for the Raiders?
Fuck. Hey.
No criteria, no nothing. Just who would you put there?
From the 80s on up?
No, 2000s.
Oh, 2000. 2000.
So from the 2000 season to last season. Don't include drafted players, obviously.
Well, Tim Brown will be there, one of them. Oh my God.
Okay.
Charles Woodson, Tim Brown. Bu- 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 I'm going by what they did for us. I'll say Gannon. That's three. One more, right?
Yep, it's 4.
And I'll put Howie Long. For what they did for us.
Howie
Wait, no,
Long
no,
did.
Howie won 2000. No, he wasn't. Get him out of there.
Tim Brown was still with us, so that's fine. Woodson was with us.
With us. Gannon.
Gannon
No, he
was.
was. Gannon
Yes,
was
he
with us.
was. Yes, he was.
Um,
He was there for like the first. I think he was there till 2004, but he was there for his MVP season, the Super Bowl season.
I said Woodson. Um, one more, huh?
Bueno, it's only the 2000s to now.
Yeah, because the 2000s, we really didn't do crap except for like a couple of seasons. And
You
we
forget
had
a
some good
shit ton
players.
of players.
We had good players. Yeah, they had good
It's
players.
from 2000. So basically, it's the last 24 years. So from 2000 to 2024.
So I got Rich Gannon, Tim Brown, and Charles Woodson. Damn. We had a lot of good players. But we do a lot of great things, but we had a lot of good players. Let's see. I'm stumped on that one. I'm between like 5 players, so Matt Schaub will not be there.
Who?
Rock said, "Don't say Matt Schaub. The guy that's supposed to be a starting quarterback, with Carr beat him out." Who's yours? You gotta come back to me. I have to think about it.
No, you still got one to pick because I don't want you picking one that I picked. So,
I'm picking one. I'm not picking one you pick. I'm trying to think of somebody.
Right, Stan, that could be it's only top 5, but if we went beyond the top 5, that could be a long ass list of players that need to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can definitely do that on the show one day. Sure.
Yeah, Bauer just started this year, so I ain't gonna put him through yet. I gotta see we do the second, third, fourth years before I put him on that wall.
Yeah, that's okay with the flag. They'll probably watch this and copy it anyway, so I'm sure that's
yeah.
happen.
Carr, no, not
Things
putting
be the
Carr.
usual.
I pick Carr as a statue in front of the Mount Rushmore, but I won't put him over.
Man, I can't believe you guys are just totally skipping me. Jesus Christ.
Who you say? I'm done.
No, just who's your fourth?
I
Who's your
already
fourth?
I said Carr. What did I say?
Really, Derek Carr? Okay. So that's
I
it.
just
That's
picked
your
some.
fourth one.
Yeah,
And you
that's subject to change.
okay, so you went on the Mount Rushmore from 2000 to 2024. You went Gannon, Tim Brown, Woodson, and Carr.
Carr is subject to change. That's just the alternate. I'm trying to think of somebody else. I could put Max Crosby, like homeboy said.
Finally, somebody just said who should have been on
I
there
was
from the
thinking
get
about
go.
somebody else, but yeah. If anybody, I'll put Khalil Mack up there because he did great when he was with us before I put Crosby. But
Yeah,
I'm
for the
done.
what, 3.5 years, 4 years he was with us.
Well, he did great when he was here.
But he should be. I agree. So my four would be definitely Max. I'm going more current. I'm going Max. And we'll go Mac. I will go Woodson. Mm. Then I'm going
It
Brock
ain't,
Bowers.
it ain't that easy. Yeah, he could. I'll put him up there after this year. If he has a good year, I'll definitely put him up.
Dude, as a rookie, what he did, I can't see in him. Granted, I don't think he's going to have 115 catches because there's more weapons to spread the wealth to now.
Yeah.
But is he still going to be lethal and have a massive impact on this team? Oh hell yeah! I want more than 4 touchdowns. That's all I want, to be honest with you. I don't care if he breaks 100 receptions and 1,000 yards. I want where he's more valuable. I want the points on the board from him. I want more touchdowns from him. 4 touchdowns isn't good enough for a tight end. Tight end's too valuable at that goal line, especially. I want touchdowns from him. I almost went with Josh Jacobs. Special teamers, though, who are you thinking about? Other than the kickers, I mean, yeah,
Um.
you could put Seabass in there, yeah.
Yeah.
But I definitely got Max in there. I mean, especially now that he's going to be here even longer. See, I know the big argument everybody has is, well, how can you not have Khalil Mack on there based on what he did in his time here with us? Pro Bowls and all this. I get it. I get it. The fuck is that?
I just hit 200.
Oh, did you?
Yep. 201. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, sweet, man.
That's how I
Congrats.
put that up
Congrats.
there. Thank you guys. Now
That's awesome.
let's get to 500. I appreciate it.
Hit that 200 milestone, which is huge. So now let's keep it going up. That's awesome, Chris. Thank God.
Thank God. Thanks you guys. I appreciate it. Let's
Stop
keep it
hearing him
moving.
cry. I want to get to 200.
I want to actually when I first got on, I want to get to 30. Okay, only got 18 subscribers. I want to 30.
People don't realize how the struggle is so real to hit
it,
those numbers, man. I told you,
it,
your numbers will come when the season starts. Once the season starts, your numbers are going to start jumping exponentially because
yeah,
you know what it is. You're on so many shows now.
Bueno, you're done. Your probation period is ended. You're off. You're done. I'm getting ready. Oh my god.
um, yeah, you're on so many shows now. You and I. This is our third show we do now a week. We do Friday night, Saturday night. We do Monday morning now. You have your show with Jason on Sunday afternoons. You've got one that you're going to be doing Tuesday night with Jason and
Chewy.
uh, Chewy.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean that's 4 different shows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's five.
It's five.
That's 5 shows. So that's you're going to get your name out there more. And the more shows you do in the vertical, I know Jason likes doing it in the vertical too.
I told him about that. We can start doing vertical from now on.
That's going to help you too.
And
That'll
Chewy
start to change your algorithm.
and Chewy prefers that too. So that's what we're gonna do vertical, all vertical. So unless we have a real special guest, an interview, we do
Yeah,
the
that's different.
horizontal. That's the
That's
only way. But other than that, if we just talk, it's all vertical.
Yeah, yeah. No, that definitely.
Uh,
You're going to start growing once the season starts. You know, you know what it is right now. We're scratching the bottom of the barrel for content. I mean, we're talking about anything we can think of.
Bueno, I already have your letter of resignation right here. I'm sending it to you right now.
Which
You
show you
resign,
jumped on?
or you get fired, Bueno. So it's all right. I'm ready to send it to you. Oh man, I love me some Bueno. Boy. That guy's great. I wish we could get Bueno on spell. I wish he can come on camera with us, man. I would love to have a chat, talking up to him, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway,
All this, yeah, it was probably a chick too.
a great
Yeah,
beaker, yeah,
it's a
rock.
guy all this time.
Yeah, that's a good, great beaker commercial. Yeah, well, my linebacker, but he's not. He wasn't 2000. So.
Yeah, Beaker could be on that.
Yeah.
I mean, you.
F1.
I don't know. Is it on mine? I mean, I know the freaking dry is going in the background right now. I don't know if you can hear
What,
that tinging every now and then.
Chris? You have to be careful when speaking to Buena that like it's AI. Futurist. Futurist. Listen. Oh my god. Yeah, don't you love the people in our chat, man? These guys are awesome, man. These guys are awesome. They make it fun. They actually, because when to be honest with you, Jeff, when I first started off, I was getting kind of like, I don't know if you saw my face, I was getting kind of depressed and pissed off, like this ain't fun. But the people in the chat make it really, really fun. AJ Cole.
Well, like I said, it's you and I interact with the chat so much. Not a lot of shows do that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just reading like every single chat that pops up.
No.
You know that scrolls through. It's like there's ones that you bring up. Like I'm not going to sit here and put up when not Bueno says salute to Yaha. It's like that's between them and the chat. You know, but
Right.
when you're addressing us or you're addressing something that is of significance that we need to bring up, then that's when it goes up on the screen.
Or they say something, they say something cute and funny or something like hilarious that we have to bring up. You know,
Yeah.
I love it. Like where's
You
the
know, I
flag
mean,
sit? You know, like that. This right, this is important. AJ Cole has been an AFC Pro Bowl punter in like his whole career. Yeah, see, that's
yeah.
something we can talk about. Has he?
So talk about it.
He's been Pro Bowl 3 years.
We both just shut up after that too. That's
Because
when we can talk about it.
I was thinking like I know he's been Pro Bowl the last 2 seasons, but
Let's look it up real quick.
but you know what? I don't want a Pro Bowl punter. I don't want a punter to be on the sidelines all the time. I don't want to punt
Yeah,
the ball all
exactly.
the time. I don't want.
Because if he's punting, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I don't see the punter having more playing time than the offense. No.
I want our punter to be extremely well paid, but with as least amount of punts as possible in a season.
Exactly. The place kicker, yeah, you want to field because you get those extra points or field goals, but not the punter. I don't want to see
So
him on the
let's
sideline.
see. So he's got two first team All Pros, 2021 and 2023.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 3-time Pro Bowler, 2021, 22, and 23.
So three straight years.
Yeah. So he's got a total of 374 punts. He's got a total of 18,193 yards punting. Inside the 20, 168 of those out of that 374.
Damn,
So
that's good.
that's a pretty good average.
I mean, he's valuable. He's very valuable, but I don't want to
yeah.
see him on the field. I don't want to see him on the field all the time. Now and then, of course, you're going to see him, but he has more playing time than offense. Then that's something wrong.
His average per punt, 48.6 yards per punt. That's an insane average.
That is great.
That is nuts.
That is great.
So his rookie year was 2019. So he hasn't even been here that long. But he's
5 years.
good. It's like
You
you don't want to lose him.
You've been here 5 years.
Yeah, we got him here for another 4 years. We signed him to an contract extension on May 26th, signed a 4-year, $15.8 million contract extension, which with the Raiders, making him the NFL's highest paid punter.
Yeah, you're right.
Basically, I want to put him out of a job that our offense is that good, where he just sits on the sideline and he basically gets paid to watch a football game every week.
Exactly. I want
That's the goal for
I
the
want him to be
NFL.
a spectator. I don't want to be like the audience, the crowd.
Yeah.
Just sit there. You can't do anything. Oh, well, he does have to hold the place kicker, but other than that, yeah, just go out there and hold the ball for the kicker. That's it. That's
I
all I
didn't
want to
even
see.
ask for this. She made this for me without even asking for it. She's so awesome. She made
You
me
have
a
a great
grilled
wife,
cheese.
man.
She made me a grilled cheese sandwich for lunch.
Yeah, my wife comes and throw a packet of ramen and say, "Here, make it yourself." Like, no, I have a good wife. She's good. She's great. I thought she's
So
a 49er fan, but she's still good. Well, so, Jeff, we got a lot of people still in the chat. Do you want to wrap it up, or you still want to talk?
yeah, no, I'm ready to call it. We've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. We set the premise for what this show is going to be every week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not our only show, as everybody knows. Chris and I are also on Friday nights and Saturday nights together because we all know how you love the two of us together.
I don't know why, but that's the way it goes.
I like
Ebony and
doing
Ivory.
I like doing my shows with you. It's fun.
That ain't what you sent me. That ain't what you sent me the email, man. You like didn't threaten me. I'm like, twisting my arm. Say, if you don't come to the show with me, I'm sending a hit squad after you. The Boston hit squad. Like, god damn.
All right, you done talking now? Are we done?
No, I'm not. So we're gonna show Friday and Saturday. Then Jeff had his shows Wednesday and Thursday nights.
And Tuesday.
Oh yeah, new show Tuesday, the Black Oak. That's right. And then also be a Chewy and Disney. Have our show Tuesday nights too. Following Jeff's Black Oak show would start our show. Out of respect.
So Tuesday nights, last week we started for the first time. It's a Black Hole Presidents chapter president show. Myself and Leo are on there, and if anybody watches Leo's Monday night shows, James from the Black Hole Military chapter is on that show, and so was Will from the Silver and Black podcast. So it's the four of us as the main hosts. Then Wednesday night I have the Raider Connection. Thursday night is myself and LB Raider 10 and Raiders Coast to Coast, and Chris and I are on Friday. And then Saturday night, Chris and I are together. Chris has his Sunday show with Raider Nation Jason. He has his Tuesday night show at Raider Nation Jason. And we'll be back here again next Monday morning.
And Chewy, Tuesday night and Chewy.
That's right, and Chewy.
Sorry,
Chewy.
The newest member of our circle. The newest and
great. Leo's channel is Cheeto Linus.
Yeah, watch Chewy's videos. He does some great videos too. So make sure you watch and subscribe to him too as well.
Hang on, give me a second. I'll put those up here too. So his. Okay. That's Leo's chat channel right there. Oh, it's quiet. The dryer just finished. So, on that note, you ready, Chris?
It's been a pleasure, man. It's this new kickoff show. We're gonna do a special season start. It's gonna be really good. I can feel it in my bones. Hey, what are you doing later on today?
Me?
Yeah, let's play some Warship about a couple hours from now.
Maybe. I want to play that other game, man. I downloaded that other game like a month and a half ago, the Anno 1800. I haven't played a fucking second of it.
What's it called?
Anno 1800. It's like a city building game.
Oh, like Farmer Simulator?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You spend your workers out to collect resources and you build up stuff.
Oh my god!
City hall, town hall, whatever. You build a library and all that.
I like that. Tropico. Is it like that? Tropico.
Sure. Never played it, but I don't know.
I never played. Yeah, I get it free, but I never played where you build your own town, city,
It
mayors.
might be closer to like Age of Empires. I don't know if there's any like fighting amongst like cities and towns or whatever. But yeah, I don't think it's like Clash of Clans. It's a little bit different. Again, I haven't played it yet, so I do want to play that. I keep saying every day that, oh yeah, I'm gonna start to play that. Something else comes up. Somebody starts streaming something on YouTube, and I get hooked on it, and I end up
It's on
watching
stream,
it.
right? I'm gonna look it up and see. Maybe I'll download it too to see what it's like.
Well,
Uh,
I got it. I got it for free off of
Xbox.
yeah, the Xbox because I have my Xbox Live. So I get a lot of those games. That's how I got Madden 25. I got it for free off of that.
I'm gonna look at my old partner in crime, who's go on
Yeah, Dan,
shows
thanks
together.
for checking
Fantastic.
in.
He's my old partner in crime. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in. Please don't be a stranger. You're always welcome. Always welcome to come in, please.
Yeah, you're right. Where's the flag? It's funny because everybody plays different games together and shit, which is cool too.
Yeah.
What do you want? Well, Chris and I, when we play the World of Warships, we usually stream. We do
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, played in a while, but yeah.
No, the good
Okay, Roshat.
worked out.
Love, peace, and soul. There you go.
All right, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for waking up with us this morning. We appreciate everybody that's been here. Chris, any final last words?
No, that appreciate. I finally reached 200. Thanks to you guys, your support. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get the 500 next. That should come pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, I'm happy.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Oh, I know. We
It's
will.
not from lack of trying. That's for goddamn sure. I mean, it showed today. I mean, even now, there's still 9 in your channel.
Well, you did tell me that. A couple of guys say it's gonna be a grind. Don't give up. And at one point, I almost did give up, but you brought me back to where it's like, hey, man, no, we got to do this, and I'm doing it. So,
yeah,
thank you.
Told you, season starts, it'll be different. So,
all right. With that said,
everybody, the show's over. My coffee is empty.
Mine is too.
I need to make a run. So, till next time, everybody, stay safe and go Raiders.